Alright, we are back here on Brawl today with Zodiac, or Zodiark? Umbral God. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 3 million. 4 lands, and a Wrath for when things go wrong, and some stopgaps. Unfortunately, all of the stopgaps start at 3 mana, so... Oh, there's another stopgap. I built this deck. This is the companion piece to yesterday's deck, where the playtesting murdered us hard. You can play our commander next turn. It's Brewvac Mill. Our opponent is holding up a counterspell. Okay. I'll play Bishop. 3 lands off the top is not what I wanted to see. Liked any of those. Typically have 5 lands in the bin. Though, it looks like our mill opponent has actually helped us, because we wouldn't have found our first additional land for like 7 turns. And our removal is just bad in this matchup. We have the counterspell, but we have to test. Yeah. Take action. Kinda gotta kill Brewvac when he comes down. This? We can kill Brewvac enough times we can at least stay in the game. You're a sorcerer, though. So we gotta wait for this one. This one and this one are instant, so... Land pass. We are the control deck now. Hunker? Soul Shatter? Brewvac is gone. We gotta keep our commander. We don't get any sack value off of him. But the nice thing about him is that he's warded in a way where if you sacrifice creatures, it does actually give you some benefit. Split second. Might as well get down a Priest of Forgotten Gods. All I got. Oh no. Mech is gone again. Really bullying the mill deck. And then
Something suspicious is going on.
we don't need that. We grab. Oh. The Merfolk lady.
One of your friends has to leave.
Commander's doing things. All dragons? GG. Alright, we're back for game 2. We are 1-0, and going better than expected. for the second time. That is worrying. I don't know. As a Magic player, I'll admit that I do like consistency, even though sometimes Magic is not very consistent. And gotta kill that guy. We're just gonna be killing things until the end of the game, I guess. I think double ramp makes sense here. We might regret it later. Because they're both colorless ramps. They're not progressing our commander, but they do progress towards Blood Money and Liliana. Right? If we rip a land off the top, Liliana solves all of our problems in one go. Assuming we don't get more problems, which we didn't.
The undead make great minions, loyal and silent. No way but my way.
Fabled Passage. Discarding and drawing. Make a 2/2.
Yours will be
Sack one opponent.
than undeath.
And then we hold up our instant speed sacks for our opponent's turn. Probably Soul Shatter first, because Vaughn Hunger, we're kind of nearly at Ascend. It's Commander time, I guess. Pick up Liliana. Or do we not even go for Liliana?
Don't speak ill of the undead.
I guess we don't. Or don't even go for a commander until we can get some value out of him. City's Blessing. More zombies.
Time to get my hands dirty.
I guess we do play our commander now, since we can actually hold up the Soul Shatter and keep our commander going. Might as well. Punted. Okay, well.
Necromancy is a lot like you've reached an undead end.
Turning this off Mana Rock means we can't instant speed. Force a sacrifice. So if our opponent plays 3 creatures, we are sad. Sure. Commander dies for no value. Well, I guess he drew us 2 cards. Hmm. Tergrid? Soul Shatter? We're just gonna steal stuff now. Tergrid is the backup plan. There were other backup plans, but they didn't pan out, so
My packs give me strength.
we had to go with the backup plan that would work. A lot of card draw.
You get used to the smell. Death is such
GG. Alright, we are back. We're 2-0 at the moment. Doing very, very well. I'd say I was really frustrated with the initial playtesting of this deck and the deck before it, because they did very poorly, and it's good to remember that sometimes, despite a deck doing poorly in playtesting, it can still do well in actual gameplay. It's been very fun to actually play it and not have it fall on its face. Arena do be like that sometimes. It gives and it takes. We have nothing to play, so Bolus gets to sit over there and ramp unperturbed. Are we getting LD'd? Has our opponent decided to sit over there, ramp, and then followed up with LD? That would be that'd be spicy. It would be bad for us too. Significantly so. Oh, they just... Yeah, I mean... We play a creature, I guess. This is an enchantment. We stopped the card draw. Now let's see what kind of punishment awaits us for it. But this card, sneakily kind of good, I think. Mm. Unfortunately, not good in this situation. So we'll just preempt them putting up blockers. Yikes. Okay, well, 2 Wrath, a removal spell, and a Bajuka Bog. There weren't many choices there, I guess. As Kanta. Like, this is a good old school Bolus deck. Huh. He is indestructible, which means it's going to be difficult to get him off the field. Although I say that, like, the old school Nicobolas' decks ran, don't need it. Too expensive anyways. They ran, the Vraska, the format of Vraska Exile spell. So they might just reroll an Exile-based spell. Or a sack. Yeah, that'll work too. Bajuka Toxic doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. And Bajuka Bog at least prevents the Dark Scheme from giving a Bolus an additional loyalty counter. We hold up the heart to threaten the Bolus. Not a real threat, but... Yeah. That is why we chose the land over heart. Because we can get 2 lands out of it at instant speed rather than 1. 8 mana. What are the chances? What are the chances that my commander dies again? Probably pretty low, right? Fortune favors the bold, but unfortunately luck has not been on our side, so I don't have any faith that he's going to stick. But we have to cast him because that is the only thing we have access to. Derail to the graveyard, please. No, okay, well, what more? What more could come our way?
Let your weak minds crumble.
Yeah, they have an answer. Solve the equation will almost certainly find an answer. And the fact that we've been exiling land means we're not going to have enough to recast him at some point. So he was 5 plus 2, he'll be 5 plus 4, he'll be at 9. We are already down to 8, but because of the stronghold, we should have exiled a Bajuka Bog. Kept regular planes because the Bajuka Bog isn't being mana that's doubled with the stronghold. We were Urborging and Coffering, which I don't think is on Arena yet, but well, half of it is. Urborg is, but coffers. Regular coffers. Uh, the opponent. What are you going to do about it? Command zone. So I can recast it. But that's the last time, I think. We might get one more. Goodbye, Bog.
My schemes are never ending.
Okay.
There is little as exquisite
Our opponent has removal for days. Okay.
all your fears are given form.
Opponent is risking it. Uh, all on dragons. I'm certainly going to try to kill a dragon. Well, I think we're locked. And ironically enough, Ashiok could get something from our deck that would easily destroy us. We spend 2 mana to generate 5 here, and then we spend. Well, this is technically 3, and this is 4. And we've exiled way too many lands. If we don't draw something this turn, I feel comfortable calling it.
I have practiced against many foes like you. I have just the trick for this.
Languish is not going to do it. We didn't draw it. GG. Well, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.